sustainable built environment. Global citizens have as a minimum right the ability to demand that from us. And as you'll all be aware, the challenges we face are now greater and more complex than ever. Fast-growing populations, rapid urbanization, climate change, leading to the need for more resilient buildings, and a significant and urgent reduction in energy use and carbon output. The emergence of smart cities and connected buildings, coupled with the general pace of technological change, off-site and on-site manufacturing and other advanced building techniques, as well as infrastructure and transport solutions on a scale never seen before. The list goes on, and it is certainly extensive. And those of you who've been following along this week cannot have failed to notice the significant announcements from the Chancellor of the Exchequer, all of which are included on that list. Substantial need for more construction and more infrastructure. And all of these solutions will require the application of your newly acquired skills and knowledge. Added to that, I'd also ask you to consider the extent of your professional responsibility and to find ways to be the guardians of our substantial, our precious, and our highly intricate built environment. Whether it relates to newly constructed buildings or future builds, or those buildings which are being restored or preserved or regenerated, or those which are being maintained or refurbished, or simply those that are in use. There's no question we need solutions which are creative and innovative and which will serve future generations. We need you to be the professionals who understand the need for a long-term and human-centric approach to the built environment, who are also sensitive to and appreciate the natural environment in which our buildings sit, and who add to it rather than diminish it. Most importantly, we need you to be the people who are unerring in upholding the highest professional standards and quality. The built environment and the environment as a whole needs you now more than ever. And I, for one, feel incredibly confident and more relaxed, knowing that UCM graduates will continue to be at the center of exceptional solutions for the built environment. It should be obvious to all of us that the role of UCM is arguably more important now than ever. From our humble beginnings in 1919, following the institution's foundation by Sir William Wells to meet the post-war demand for new building and construction, this remarkable institution has grown to become the largest provider of higher education to the built environment professions, with some 4,000 students studying in 115 countries around the world. And as ever, we remain responsive and agile in meeting the needs of industry. Most recently, the significant increase in focus on our environmental and sustainability programs, ensuring that we're leaders in helping to address the climate emergency and positioning ourselves firmly as the world's most sustainable university. Our Royal Charter sets out our role very clearly, and our mission emphasizes the 6 tenets of our core purpose: to provide education which is accessible and relevant and cost-effective, which enables career advancement, increases professionalism, and ultimately contributes to a more sustainable built environment. Ultimately, we are here to serve, and we continue to ensure that the impact and influence of our work is both relevant and substantive. Our job, and in fact my job, remains pretty straightforward: to fully support our students' ambitions, wherever they are and at whatever level, whether they wish to go slow or fast, regardless of age, start point, or background, without any unnecessary barriers. We want to make sure we're equipping each and every possible UCM student today with the necessary skills to ensure that the built environment of tomorrow is an exceptional one. At UCM, this is what makes us different. It makes us special, and I firmly believe it makes us better. Please, can I urge you to be ambassadors for the great work that we do as you join the some 150,000 alumni of this great institution. Before I finish, I'd like to take a moment to thank our UCM trustees, past and present, who all give their time voluntarily. Without their continued support, oversight, and guidance, it would simply be not possible for this institution to do what it does. And in particular today, I'd like to extend my thanks to Amanda Clack, Chair of our Board of Trustees, for guiding us through today's proceedings. Also, as you've already heard, this marks Amanda's final and formal engagement as Chair. And later on today, we'll have a chance to say a few more words in gratitude, but Amanda has been an extraordinary chair, has presided over an extraordinary number of accomplishments at this wonderful institution, and we're incredibly grateful for all of her leadership and support over the many years as chair. Thank you, Amanda. Could you just join me in thanking her? I'd also like to recognize the extraordinary work of all of these people behind me. In fact, all members of staff at the University College, many of whom are not here today. It's their dedication and their commitment which is essential in providing such high quality educational programs each and every year. Please, could I ask you to join me in thanking all of them? So in closing, and perhaps most importantly, in reflecting on your achievements, consider that positive and necessary impact that you can have on the built and natural environment. Celebrate with your families and friends who undoubtedly have supported you, whilst also thanking them for their valued support and sacrifices, which I'm sure were an integral part of your studies. And then go and make them even more proud as you develop your careers and as you help to make a better and more sustainable built environment. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Jane Fowkes, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, to call forward the graduate to receive her award. Thank you.
As we begin our awards today, please feel free to join us in congratulating all of our graduates by clapping and cheering their success. I first call upon the Vice-Chancellor to present the Bachelor of Science Surveying Awards. The following graduates have been awarded: Benjamin Chisholm, Josh Gamston, Andrew Gill, Cerys Ann Griffiths. Scott Alexander Haywood. Thomas Edward Horsnell. Annette Kimberly Laipang. Bradley Simon Quick. Benjamin Edward John Woolhams. Vice-Chancellor, next we present the Bachelor of Science Construction Management Awards. The following graduates have been awarded: Mohammed Faized Ahmed. John Matthew Bowden. Jordan Alexander Hurlow. Vice-Chancellor, we now turn to the Bachelor of Science Quantity Surveying Awards. The following graduates have been awarded: Tobias James Andrews. Harriet Beezer. Joshua Christopher Robert Belsey. Oliver John Bennett. Stevie Lee Braxton. Declan Brennan. Michael Croft. Samuel Gordon Dawes. Oliver Thomas Farmer. William Freer. Joe Ivan Green. Michael Jarvie. Matthew Anthony Jones. Jonathan Law. Sean Patrick Killen McGoldrick. Benjamin Jacob McManus. Ryan Willis Mitchell. Jodie Ann Morgan. James Ravenscroft. Ben Sharp. Vice-Chancellor, next we present the Bachelor of Science Real Estate Management Awards. The following graduates have been awarded. Joanne Marie Bagnall. Sebastian Edward Bourne. John Mitchell Brand. Matthew David Bine. Liam Davis. Alexandra Elizabeth Hamilton. Benjamin Mark Jackson. Saeed Nazir. Toby Platt. Rachel Joanne Witt. Vice-Chancellor, we turn to the graduate who has been awarded Postgraduate Diploma Quantity Surveying. The following graduate has been awarded: Edward Phillips. Vice-Chancellor, now we present the Master of Business Administration, Construction and Real Estate Awards. The following graduates have been awarded: Jonathan Paul Cole. Ghanshyam Hirani. Yun Pin Lee. Vice-Chancellor, I present those graduates who have been awarded Master of Science Building Surveying. The following graduates have been awarded: Richard James Browning. William Alexander David Crew Terrell. Amna Farouk. David Michael Goodenough. Stephen Anthony Matthews. Anthony Owens. Jack George Self. Vice-Chancellor, we now turn to those graduates who have been awarded Master of Science Construction Management. The following graduates have been awarded: Andrew Thomas Becker. Abigail Endine. Joanna Marie German. Hannah Elizabeth Loomy. Vice-Chancellor, I present those graduates who have been awarded Master of Science Quantity Surveying. The following graduates have been awarded: Miles Theo Barton Black. Joseph Bessasar. Alexander James Chandler. Michael Roy Kareem Charles. Eileen Cunningham. Cosmina Beatrix Cusack. Evelyn Dyer. Mar Angelica Eugenio. Samuel Lewis Johnson. Maxwell Carter Talbot. Oluwatoyin Olumeo Etobi Epe. Elizabeth Warrington. Finally, Vice-Chancellor, we turn to the graduates who have been awarded Master of Science, Real Estate. The following graduates have been awarded: Hashim Anwar. Hagan John Boyle. Phoebe Burdett. Rhoda Nondumo Chiraza. Kwok Toi Choi. Harriet Cohen. Isla Catherine Cuthbert. Emma Duncan. Philippa Rachel Edwards. Faith Angela Gordon. Grace Ellen Holmes. Christopher William Hooper. Roberta Ellen Lack. Archie McCall. Amelia Lucretia Elizabeth McClune. Carhill Elijah Monteiro. Anna Kate Marmee Patterson. Catherine Rose Richards. Mohammed Rizek. Morgan Skillen. Olivia Struble. Florence Tanner. Havit Kar Fefe. Bethan Rose Williams. Jennifer Claire Willis. We warmly congratulate all those who are graduating in absentia today. Vice-Chancellor, I now ask you to present the winners of the Sustainability Research Prize. This prize recognises outstanding and collegiate contributions to sustainability research through the students' final year project by evaluating their creativity, originality, and potential for a sustainable contribution to the field. The students have also demonstrated academic and collaborative attitudes throughout the project module. We are able to present the awards today thanks to the generosity of some of our honorary community, including Anne Haywood, Andrea Plant on Roll Call Property. The following graduate is awarded the Sustainability Research Prize for their project titled, "To what extent are the fifth generation district heating and cooling networks incorporating rooftop solar thermal collectors viable for reducing CO2 emissions from existing housing stock in UK towns?" David Michael Goodenough. Next, Vice-Chancellor, may I ask you to present the following graduate who is awarded the Sustainability Research Prize for their project titled Navigating Change, How ESG is Impacting the Role of Commercial Property Managers. Alexandra Elizabeth Hamilton. We also congratulate those prize winners who are unable to be with us today. Vice-Chancellor, we now turn to the awarding of UCEM honorary doctorates. Today, we have the opportunity to recognise and honour in public two distinguished persons who throughout their careers have had a significant impact on the built environment. Vice-Chancellor, this individual is recognised for her leadership in sustainability and climate action at the Skidmore, Owings Merrill Collective of Architects, Designers, Engineers and Planners, where she directs global climate action strategies. Her expertise spans multiple regions and she has significantly contributed to climate literacy and sustainable design. Her accolades include being named one Times Magazine's top 100 climate leaders and receiving the Big Five Construction Award for Sustainable Leader of the Year. It gives pleasure to give this award to Mina Hasman.
Thank you very much for honoring me with this award. It's truly humbling, and it is really my pleasure to be here experiencing this important day with all of you. And it's a true recognition for myself receiving this award from UCM, which is an institution that really embodies excellence and the transformative power of education to shape a more sustainable and equitable world. And I'm really pleased to have been named one of you as an honorary member and as an alumni officially of the UCM, and it's a great honor to be here. And I urge you to continue your passion and your dedication, as small as it may look like. It can make a ripple effect in the industry and hopefully everywhere that you may be entering. So please don't be humbled and don't be shy of actioning, even if it's a small action. Thank you so much.
Vice-Chancellor, this next individual is recognised for her influential work in town planning and urban design. As chairman of Wei Young and Partners & Co, founder of the Digital Task Force for Planning, she advocates for climate action and social equality. She is an internationally renowned town planner and urban designer who champions a place-based, whole systems approach to tackle the challenges facing the sector. This person's leadership roles include chair of the Construction Industry Council and past president of the Royal Town Planning Institute. She was awarded an OBE for her services in town planning and notably shaping the sustainable future of our communities. It gives me great pleasure to award this to Dr. Wei Yang.
Good morning, everyone. It's my true honor to be honored this way. Thank you for recognition from the University College of Estate Management. Also, I want to congratulate all of you here today, all graduates and also your family and loved ones. I cannot think of any profession more important than the built environment profession because it's about our future generation's future. So I look forward to working with all of you to make our world a better place. Thank you.
Vice Chancellor, this concludes the awards today.
It's my great pleasure to invite Justin Sullivan to address our graduates. Justin is a great friend, but more importantly, is now the president of the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors. He leads an organisation with 140,000 global members and making a significant contribution to construction and the wider surveying profession. He's the founder and chief exec of Adair. He combines industry expertise with a dedication to diversity, equity, and inclusion. He's also a passionate advocate for education and the next generation, and we're delighted, Justin, that you've included that as one of your presidential themes this year. He specialises in construction and in civils. He's regularly called as an expert witness where he's been appointed in over 200 cases and has given evidence in the UK High Court on a number of occasions. But it's throughout his career where he's widely contributed to the profession and to the industry through various roles that have included chair of the Construction Industry Council, where he founded Diversitas to help improve the ED&I agenda for the sector. He's also the chair of the Board of Trustees for the International Cost Management Standards. We look forward to hearing from you, Justin, for your insights and advice for our students as they set to further their careers in the built environment. Justin, the floor is yours.
So thank you so much, Amanda. That's very kind of you. I bet you're all wondering that he can't be that long. I know I look really, really young, and I've done 200 cases, and some of them were really quite stressful. And one of them is about to hit the press. I don't know if it's one lost, but graduates, families, friends, it is my honour to address you today on one of the most significant days of your life. So, Justin Sullivan, I'm a quantity surveyor. And does anyone know the cartoon Pinocchio? Anyone know that? Any nods around the room? Okay, we'll be hearing a bit more about Pinocchio later. If I don't mention it, please remind me. And we've got a few building surveyors in the room, haven't we? How many building surveyors down there? Building surveyors, we've got a few. Okay, I'm going to steer away from numbers. Okay, I know building surveyors, you're not the best in the world at numbers. Otherwise, you might have become a quantity surveyor, mightn't you? And we've got a few quantity surveyors. QSs, how many in the room? QSs? Right, lots of QSs, Amanda, lots of QSs. What is the collective noun for quantity surveyors? Anyone know? Okay, I think it is an argument of surveyors. Now, I have used that line before, and someone at the back said, no, it isn't. And it was actually someone from my team. So I've got to say, so what about me? Not going to talk about me a lot today. But where do you want to start with my career? Formula 1, England, houses, England rugby, Le Mans, Bernie Ecclestone, Russian billionaires, richest working woman on the planet. I've worked for all of them. Okay? So you could as well. What you've achieved today with your degrees in this sector is very broad, and it's global. Okay, you can take your qualifications anywhere. So really, really well done. And I might use those words a few times. So I'm the president of RICS, and today is the 31st day of being president. So this is 1 month, which I think being a QS is about 8%. into my things. We have to put, sorry, building surveyors, I didn't mention the number. Sorry. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this role. You can probably tell by the smile on my face. I love it. Being able to stand up here and speak to people like you and celebrate your massive achievements, it's an absolute pleasure. And also to come to incredible places like Reading Town Hall. I've never been here before. But I would add some caution about Reading, and I think it is my fault. I've been to UCEM a few times, haven't I? Every time I come here, it rains. And I don't know if that's me or it rains all the time in Reading, I've got to say. Locals, but catch me later and let me know. So I've been an active member at the institution for a long time, and it's down to a chap called Roy Eilert. Does anyone know that name? Roy Eilert? Okay, I'll be brief about him. But we moved offices. I've had my own company 30 years. We moved offices into another town, and I wrote to the local people and said, I'm new in town, including building surveyors, come have a chat. So I did one-on-one lunches with all of them. There's quite a few practices there. One-on-one with chief exec, managing director. Roy was one of them in Epsom, sat down with him, and we had a long lunch. Okay, might have been a couple of glasses of wine involved, but it was a long lunch. And Roy actually became a lifelong friend. I've not been able to get hold of him recently in the presidential thing. I hope it's okay. But we finished lunch, and Roy said, look, Justin, you've been sitting there and you've been slagging the RICS off. I wasn't an active member then. He said, 80% of your criticism of the institution is correct. He said 20% of it is completely wrong. And he said, I should point out, I sit on governing council, and I also sit on the disciplinary panel. And what you've done today could lead to your expulsion. But instead of that, why don't you get involved? Why don't you become an active member and give back to the institution? He said, at least then, if you're sitting down slagging it off, you would have got your facts right instead of what you've done today. So he was only joking, but he became a lifelong friend, and it led to me really being involved in the institution through chairing Surrey LA, the Queen's Construction Professional Group. I chaired the Global but the UK group as well, and I've got a lot from it. Okay, so the building of this building is Alfred Waterhouse, the architect, and he had a saying when designing: first get your plan right, then the skyline, and then fill in, which I think is a pretty good way of looking at it. It's a powerful metaphor for this moment of your lives about how you fill in. But although I'm speaking here today, we are here because of you. So well done, really. I'm so pleased to be doing this. So I've got to say, I was trying to keep an idea on the clapping, and I reckon Tony Platt, where are you, Tony? You were the biggest Rhoda came on, and that was really something else. Yeah, Rhoda, that was it. That was the biggest. So by choosing UCEM, I'd say you've got your plans out right. It's about the future now, isn't it? Your futures, yeah? The vision of the career you've got to embark on now. Perhaps you know from day one what you would be. I didn't. I left school at 18 and became a quantity surveyor, and I just knew it wasn't working in the office all the time. And look what happened after that. Or maybe you just got sick of shouting at the screen during grand designs. As once again the couple says, nah, we don't need a surveyor, I'll do it myself. And it never ends well. And there's never a quantity surveyor on grand designs, is there? Never. Maybe that's why it always goes wrong. What have you got? What you've got now, nobody can ever take it away from you. Okay, that's with you for life, the certificates you've got there. Professional qualifications, they can go a bit wrong sometimes, but this is yours for life. And use it, please use it. Just as this room wouldn't be the same without Father Will's organ behind. And don't worry, David, I'm not going to ask you to play Mr. Brightside. I do love the Killers. I'll quote them quite a lot. So you wouldn't be the graduates you are today without the experiences you've gathered at your time at UCEM. The highs, so making your first course friend. I've seen lots of friendly faces in the audience here and enjoying yourself. And the lows, putting in an all-nighter assignment. You've got to work in the morning, or the school run, or to get mum to an appointment. I remember those days. But just by being here today, you've achieved so much. I will tell you about my career. I'm chartered quantity surveyor, and I've got more than 35 years in this industry. I'm a proud founder of an SME, as Amanda mentioned, in 1994, my 30th year of business. I was told I was too young to set my own company up when I was 24. I did, and it's still here today. I also act as expert witness, as Amanda mentioned, and I regularly gave evidence in the High Court and the UK and Technology Court. So look out about moths, because my name might be there. And I've been fortunate enough to manage projects all over the world, both residential, commercial, hotels and civil. And that is true, that a creative built environment really can take you anywhere. You need to believe in yourself, seize opportunities, and when they come, or better off, make your own opportunities, which is something I did in my life. So as RICS priorities, as was mentioned, is attracting the next diverse generation into the industry. The future of our profession, your profession, and the future of the world we know depends on it. A new, diverse, vibrant talent like you. It's so good to see that. I ask you to look around at your fellow graduates. They're ready to go to the industry network. You didn't even have to wear a name badge. 20 burgers and drink warm white wine to get it. Cherish that now. I cherish mine. Because I speak from experience when I say that this profession is a lot easier with a community. People listen and emphasise, and when you call to complain about demanding clients or bosses or projects, that just keep on going on and on. Another ready get-to-go network is RICS. So if I can give you another piece of advice, get your RICS chartership as soon as you can. It's not just a mark of quality. It's a professional title accepted by employers worldwide. It's a membership that gives you access to professional peers on every continent. Some you may know already, and also we've got Matrix. So we've got lots of Matrix people here. Matrix people, lots of nods. We've got 27 Matrix organisations in the UK now. And Matrix as well is going global. So I've seen Matrix people in Europe, they set up their own groups, which is really good to see. We've got Matrix now across 4 continents. They'll give you mentoring, they'll give you free online CPD and networking and social events. I know I'm very biased, but RICS has changed my life, and it could do the same to yours. Perhaps one day you'll be standing where I am. I'd like to finish now. You're probably relieved to hear that. I've taken a moment to acknowledge the achievements of my good friend, Amanda Clack, for whom today will be her final graduation as chair of the UCM Board of Trustees. Amanda has been involved in this board since 2018 and took the chair role in 2020, and that wasn't an easy time to take it on. But Amanda is a formidable person who tackles every challenge head on. She has presided over this institution during a period of growth and numerous achievements, securing indefinite degree awarding powers and the milestone resolution to change UCEM's name to, I have to say it? No? No, I can't say it. All right. Come and get me later with a little beer in your hand, and it should be confirmed later this year. I'd like to tell a quick story about Milan. Who's been to Milan in this thing? Been to Milan? There's a few faces there. Amanda, have you been to Milan? Okay, Amanda has been to Milan. So we were down there. I was down there as RICS. I was chairing the Global Board for Community Instruction. And I'd seen Amanda a lot at HQ, but I didn't know. And she was giving me a look. So you're at HQ a lot, but we didn't talk. So in Milan, she collared me. It was after a lecture, and she said, Justin, look, tell me about yourself. So I told her a little bit about myself. And she said, right. She said, I want you to be on Governing Council. I want you to apply for it. I want your card. I want to get to know you really. So I said to Amanda, I don't carry business cards. I'm sorry. And Amanda said, oh, shame, I didn't know that. And the bloke next to her said, he does carry business cards. He just didn't want to give one to you. So what Amanda asked of me was, I joined Governing Councils. When I joined Governing Council, going back to Pinocchio, what Amanda asked of me was, would I be Jiminy Cricket? Do you know who Jiminy Cricket is? So a few nods. She wanted me to sit on her shoulder figuratively for when president of the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors. For a year and a half, Amanda did. She did longer than anyone else has done. And I did that for a year and a half, and I learned a lot about life myself. We became very close friends, which I'm very grateful for. Amanda, I've done the same. I've got Alison is going to do it for me. So I'd just like to say, so far, UCEM is very grateful, Amanda. Please, with the grads and everyone, please join me in an applause for Amanda Clack. So thank you very much. That's me done. So catch me later. But looking at you lot there in front of me, I wonder, Amanda's wondering this as well. So we've got past president, current president. Is one of you the future president of the Royal Institution of Charles? Have a think. Thank you.
Justin, thank you. It's a privilege to have you here today. Thank you for taking the time out, day 31 in your presidency. But personally, I'm very grateful to you being here as well. I'd like to finish, though, by adding my own congratulations to all of our graduates on their magnificent achievement. This is, without question, one of the most satisfying and rewarding days for me as chair of the Board of Trustees, for all of us as trustees, and indeed all of the academic staff. You have all demonstrated incredible perseverance and commitment, as Justin alluded to. It's those late nights, the early mornings, the juggling you have to do to get here today, to see it through, working all of the evenings and weekends. You'll get your evenings and weekends back now. Well done, you. Bask in your success. Studies at UCEM are part of your learning, and learning is, of course, a lifetime activity. Education is the richest investment that people can make in themselves. The most critical issues facing all of us include energy, global climate change, and of course, sustainability. You should feel proud that from today, you are the start of the solution for all of these concerns. Of course, you'll always remain part of the UCEM family, and now enjoy being part of an extensive network of 150,000 alumni. But the whole university congratulates all of you today and celebrates with you. We are so proud of what you have achieved. Please join us for drinks outside, and I truly hope you enjoy the rest of your day with your family and friends. Thank you so much, and many congratulations to all of you. Thank you.